Okay, so this is my final project. I have to make a Tic Tac Toe game, and here it is. So I have two classes, Game Board and Tic Tac Toe. And Tic Tac Toe would have my main um, method in there. So first, I welcome the user to the player to the game, and then right here I created an object which calls display board, which is in the game board class. And basically what it does is, well, in the game board class, we have this code right here, which fills the array. We use arrays that fill because, which is um, basic, it comes with Java. So yeah, whatever. And then here with this, we display the empty spaces that we listed here and formatted to create the game board, which is down here. So then we created a counter, and what this counter is going to be used for is to control which player, um, to control the turn of each player. So when it's odds, will be player X or O. When it's evens, it'll be player X or O. Um, so here we started the game, and what it's saying is while the game is active, we're going, and the counter is modulus 2 of counter, and if that's equal to 0, then player O, that's player O's turn. Else is going to be player X, and then each time we increment the counter, we add 1 to the counter. So each time it's going to be X or O when the counter is implemented. So next, I have display board once again included within while the game is active. So each time it's printed, it will have the last move displayed within that game. Then we have another call for a check for winner, and then here this is going to keep continuing until counter is equal to 10. Once it's 10, there are no more moves because only 9 places, and then we'll print stalemate. So in game board, I already explained that this displays the game board, and here I'll create a boolean that call game active. So basically, this is saying that once, because the game is started, it's going to keep returning true until the game is completed, and then that's it. So here, we ask the players to play the game, and to enter the row and column that you want to put your chart in. So it's going to be X, or where you want to put your sign or your symbol in. So here, so that's what all this code is for. So basically, we're going to ask the player to enter a row and enter a column for the spot that they want to put their letter in, X or O in, um, while the move that you're making is valid. And then that move will then, whatever they enter will then go in that spot -1. Since the array started from 0, and we're only allowing the player to enter between 1 and 3, we're going to subtract 1 from the number that they enter to represent the exact position of the array. Here, Um, we have the check for winner method. Basically, what it's going to do is go through each row. With this one right here, it's going to go through each row. And if row 0 is equal to row 1 and row 1 is equal to row 2, and basically it's saying that if none of the rows are empty, if row 0 is not empty, that means 1 and 2, 1, 2, and 3 is not empty, then that will be whatever appears in that row will be the winner. Um, and then game ongoing will then be false, which will end game active. Here we do the same, but it's checking each column. And then here it's for the diagonal. So, 0011 and 22, if those are equal and it's not an empty space, then that's a winner. And then starting from the opposite end, same thing. Here, we have to control where the player puts their pieces, X or O's, and if it's outside of the game board, so that's whether or not if the run column is less than 1 and if the run column is more than 3, then it won't be a valid move. And if the row isn't empty or the location isn't empty, it won't be a valid move. And then here we define what we consider as empty. Basically, if the row has a empty space in it, like right here, then the row is empty. If not, we're going to tell them that the position is already taken and it's false. Here, yeah. Then we have then I have the mate move. What it's saying is once the player decides that they are once the player chooses, so they're gonna choose their row and columns. If it's equal to if it's between 0 and 2, um, basically if the spot that they're doing is not empty, then have to keep doing it until they find a spot that's empty. If it is empty, um, their their piece will then go into that spot. That row and that column will receive that player's spot, which is X or O, and that's it. So to show how the game works, so player X gets to go first, and it's asking me for a row. I'll do row 2 and column 2. For O, I'll do row 1 and column 3. Asking for X again. Row 1, row in column 2. Asking for O, row 3, row 3, so column 1. Say for example, I'm gonna play X where there's a already in the upper corner. So that will be row 1 and column 3. That position's already taken and I have to go again. If I then decide that I'm gonna put a number that's outside, that's not between 1 and 3. So for example, if I put row 4 in column 5, for me to basically have to redo it until I put in a valid spot. So to win the game, I'm gonna play row 3 and column 2, and then it tells me the winner is X, and that is it.